Good morning, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're all doing well. It's Thursday, and I have an announcement, a kit to show, and a craft with me if you'd like to stay. Um, the first thing I want to let you know is Lenny at Lenny's Craft Design. No, Lenny's Crafty Life has opened a new Etsy shop. She has Lenny's Crafty Life, and then she has Lenny's Crafty Life Digis. So she's moved whatever digis she had in that shop into her Crafty Life Digis shop. And she's asked me to be on her design team, which is very exciting, and I'm very humbled. So thank you, Lenny, if you're watching. There's also other people on the design team, and I'll leave their names and their links below. And I highly, highly suggest that you visit them. You probably already follow them, but I will let you know who they are. The first one is Vanessa Clemens, and she is with Clemens Crafts. And then we have Lori Edwards is from Enchanted 71, and we have Lenny, obviously, from Lenny's Crafty Life. She's on YouTube. All these people are on YouTube. And then Karen Corsi, she is from Grace Be Creations. And who else? Rose Morgan. Yes, Rose Morgan. And she is from, let's see, I always forget because Rose Morgan is from, oh no, Enchanted 71, Lenny's Crafty Life. Rose Morgan is from Shabby Chic Rosebud. I'm pretty sure that's it, Shabby Chic Rosebud. If it's not, it'll be in the description box below. So those are the people that are on the design team, and I'll leave their links below so you can follow them. And I think she has a couple of more people that might be guest designing, but I don't remember who they are. What else did I want to tell you? Oh, the kit that I'm using today is, I wrote it down because I always forget. Love So True. It's the, it is the journaling pages and the background kit. And she is having a 30% off sale until February 8th. And yeah, so let me get started. So this is the kit. I've got it printed, both the journal pages, and I've backed them through my printer. I printed them full size, so there was no border, so I printed borderless. And what else? I think that's about it. And I used HP 32-pound weight paper, and I have an inkjet. No, I don't. Yes, I do. I have an inkjet. An HP Envy Inspire. So this is the first page. The first, or not the first journaling page. I don't remember what order they're in. And then that's the background page. They're very beautiful. This looks like it's embossed, but it's not. I did not emboss that. She did it. So that's the first page. And then another page with the background kit. And then this page is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if it will show up in the camera. I'm sorry, I have my watch on because I have to make sure that I have the phone on at all times because of my daughter. But if you can see the frame, it's gold. It's like gold foil. I mean, I was like, how did she do that? I don't know if it's showing up in the camera. It's a very dank day here today. It's been pouring. But it's not cold. And I printed this on this page, but on the other side. And then we have this page. It's very French, very shabby chic and vintage. So it's got everything you ever wanted. And I printed that on that side. And it's great too because you can still write on it. She's done a lot of layering, a ton of layering. And this has a French receipt. Every time I look at the pages, I see something different. And then this is on this side, embossed. And then this page. And it's funny because I printed the kit and then I, was looking at it because I was trying to think of what I wanted to make today. And I noticed there was a heart here. I didn't notice it before. So she's done a lot of layering. And I chose that for the background page. And then we have this one. I love it. It's so beautiful. And there's some French script down here. And I chose that for the background page. And then I love you more and more. And there's some French script here and some, it looks like maybe some love letters or poetry, whatever you choose it to be in your story when you do your journal. And I chose that for the background page because it just looked good. And then this page, the frames are beautiful. The gold and the brass, and it's just gorgeous. She's done a very, very nice job. And there's the background page. This page is lovely. I can't tell which is my favorite page. I mean, it's like, okay, that's my favorite. No, that's my favorite page. No. So we've got some music, lots of layering, like gesso, and it's just gorgeous. It's beautiful. And that's the background page. So that's the kits. Those are the kits. And I will stick those back in my plastic folder so I don't get them lost. And like I said, I'll put all the information in the link in the description if you're interested in purchasing these kits for Valentine's Day. Or any occasion, actually. Is that giving a glare? No. Okay, so today I'm making an altered playing card. It has to be Valentine's. A friend of mine is running she's doing a swap and for February, for February. And it has to be out, I think, next week. So I thought, well, it has to be Valentine's theme. It has to have a card, an altered playing card. So I'm going to use the kit. So what I did was I sized this page down. I actually sized a few of the pages down. But we're going to start with this one. This is 5 by 7. So all you're going to do is fold it in half, like so. Okay, like that. And then you're going to glue up your edges. So open it back up. You're not going to glue the top. You're just going to glue the bottom across, like so. And then you're going to glue down here. This is just Fabri-Tac. I don't know why I pulled it instead of the art glitter glue, but it doesn't matter. And then just press it down. And I don't have my mat out, but that's okay. And then I'm just going to ink up the edges just in case I didn't cut it properly. And I'm just using some spun sugar. Which I think needs some rain ink, but I just wanted the contrast. I was going to use a darker one, but I figured I'll just have the contrast. Not that you really be able to see it, but get rid of any white that's there. That doesn't really matter. It's going to get glued up. So that's that. And then we're going to cut off the top. And I already made one because I wanted to sew it, so I will show you the one that I made already when we're done. I just want to show you how to make it. So you're going to cut off the top about not even an inch, almost an inch. Okay? So that's all you do. Then, let me just put this on my table. Then you're going to take a playing card, any playing card. I have some vintage ones, so I use those. Oh, I didn't even see that one. I probably should have used that one. No. See, I wanted to use one with a heart on it. That's real cute too. These are all vintage ones from a friend of mine on Instagram. Ooh, that one would have been perfect because it's Paris. Although I put something on the front of it, so it doesn't matter. We'll use the same one as I used in the last one. So what I did was I shrunk, well, I'll put it together first. First, I took this side and I scuffed it up with a, I'll show you. I get them at the Dollar Tree. It's just these little sanding blocks. And I scuffed up this part here. Okay, I'm not going to scuff this one up because, well, no, I won't. Well, no, I won't. I'll scuff it up later. So what you want to do is take this and make sure it's on the right side. And you want to slide it in here. Like this. I'm sure you've all made these 1,000 times. But I'll show you anyway because I have a lot of new subscribers to junk journaling. So now what I did was I decorated this first, and I'll show it to you in a moment. I'm just showing you how to put it together. I'm just going to slide this back in here just to make sure everything lines up good. And what it is, and you can make this with like a journaling card. You don't have to make it with a card, you know, with a playing card. You could do it with anything. Just make sure that this is narrower so that it will fit, you know, go in and out. So just make sure it's straight. And what I do is I put it in there and line it up so that I know that it's straight. And then I take my glue, and that looks straight. I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to take my glue. I'll just use, well, I better use the other because I didn't even scuff that up. This is just dark glitter glue. And I will kind of go under here with this. Oh, I moved it just a little bit. So I'll just go under here like this. If I can lift it up. Sorry, I'm shaky. I don't know why. Maybe it's my latte, although it's tea. My husband made me a tea latte before he went to work. And I felt so bad. It was pouring. But pharmacy calls. So just go along there. And that way you know it's where you want it. And then just go underneath here and glue that. And then same thing with the top. You want to just glue that. along the edge, and then glue this. Okay, and then you're going to take it and slide it back in like so. Okay, and that's right. Yes, see, it lines up. Now you could leave it like that if you wanted, but what I did was I put lace on it and a little charm, and I sewed around it. So I'll show you that. I didn't want to do all of that because I didn't want to keep you all day. So that's all you do, and there you go. And like I said, you could use this for anything. You know, just always make sure that this is more narrow so you can get it in and out easily. And I'll show you the one that I made. This is made out of 32-pound paper, HP paper. Oh, another thing I wanted to show you is, well, I'll show it to you in a minute. I used cardstock for mine that I'm, you know, sending as my swap. I don't typically do swaps because I'm swamped, but my friend Karen is doing her year anniversary for the month of February, and I thought, oh, I'll definitely join in on that because I like to support my friends who are doing things like that. So that's it. Now for this is how I finished it, and I sewed across I took this out before I put the beads on. This is how I decorated it. And if you notice, I shrunk it down and then fussy cut that out. And I'll get that page real quick so you can see what I did. It's this page, but I shrunk it down to be able to fit the card. So this is like shrunk down like 40%. This is 50%. And this is like 40%. So I could get this on the card here. And I did put a foam dot here and here just to lift this up a little bit. I didn't want to lift the whole thing up because this wouldn't have gone down flat. And then I just put the lace across it. And then here I put a little white key and a pink heart and some, whatever you call those, sequins. But I want to show you a trick so that you know, everything will lay flat. And then I sewed around the card as well. You know, I took this out, sewed around the card, and then I sewed the lace before I put the dangle on. Then on the back, on the back of this came from this part. This was here on another part of the kit, on another page, and I just fussy cut it, and then I took this part off because I wanted her to be able to write here. Okay, and then this just slides in here. And I didn't have a Queen of Hearts. All I had was a Jack. So I had to use Jack of Hearts. And that's the back. And it slides right in like this. Now, if you're ever using a pin or anything like that, I'm going to give you a little tip, which you might already know, you might not. But what I do is I take you can take a pin, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to take this out. I'm going to punch it right here. Okay, then what I do is I put, hold on 1 second, let me just get a bulb. So I don't want to take that off because the lace and everything is on there. So I put whatever I want for my dangle, you know, or my, you know, in my case I use the hearts, the heart and the key, if you can see that. And then what I do is, so I put whatever I want on there. Then I put this in here and it lays flatter. So there's a little brad. Take the pin. It's not the same color, but that's okay. I put it like this. So I put it in, you know, like this. I pull it down, and then I spread the little feet like this. If I can see it good. And then I spread the little feet like this, and then it lays better than if you just put the pin in the hole. See? Like this. And I'll show you in 1 second. And then, you know, you put your card back in. So even if you didn't want to put lace there, you could still have the dangle there. And it would, you know, dangle the way you wanted it to. It wouldn't flop all over the place. So that's what I did right here. See the little brad right there? And then, you know, I put this on. I put it underneath the lace. And that just lays nice and flat. And it's got a few little sequins and like the heart and the key. And then I just sewed a stitch. It's like an embroidery stitch. And I stitched here and here and here. And the same thing on the back. So that's it. That is my creation for today. Wonder if I can find that. This is this. And then here's this size down on the back down here. Love you, ma chérie. So, and I did put some Nouveau drops. I don't know if you can see them or not, but I put some Nouveau drops on her hat, his boutonniere, the flowers, and just this part of the frame there. Okay, so then this slides right in here, and this is my altered playing card. And you can, like I said, you could do it with any kind of journaling card. You don't have to use a playing card. You could use, you know, anything. Just make sure it's narrow enough so that it slides in and out. And it's called a hidden journaling card. It's actually what it's called. Okay, so that is today's video. I hope that you enjoyed that. I'll leave this out so that you can see it. And the name of the kit again is Love So True Background and Love So True Journal and Pages. I know she has some more, another, I know she has, let me just put that away. I know she has another Valentine kit, so just make sure you check both kits. Okay, and that's today's video. I hope that you enjoyed that. And my sewing machine is way behind me. Not way behind me. I have an 11 by 10 room, but it's behind me, and I didn't want to bring it over here to show you the sewing part. I figured you didn't need to see me sew it. But that's all you do. That's how you make it. And I made this one with cardstock, lightweight cardstock. And this one was just made with paper, which you can very easily do. You don't have to use cardstock. I just thought because it was a trade, you know, a swap, that I would use something that I would like to have. So there you go. Today's video. So again, I'll leave all of the information to Lenny's shop, and also the sites, the websites of the girls that are in the group. I highly recommend you visit them if you don't already. And I hope that you have a great day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Until then, be kind, be well, be safe, and God bless. Love y'all. Bye.